Well, I guess first of all, just how's fall camp been for you so far?
Fall camp has been good. Start of a new year, so the expectations don't change for what we have. But it's been good. The guys been flying around. The energy's there. Got to make sure the focus there every play, and we'll be in good shape.
How has that transition been for you, moving, I guess, coaching linebackers now?
I can coach anything, man. I'm a football coach, so. But it's been really good. I have a lot of familiarity with the position. I think everybody know why. Throughout my career, I've coached linebackers a long time, coached D-line, I've coached in the secondary. So wherever coach asks me to go, that's what I'm going to do to the highest level.
Since spring ball, just how have you seen Neil and Bryce grow in that leadership role?
Yeah, so really have put it on those guys to grow, and I think they've done a great job, with the young guys, trying to bring them along, but really throughout the team, challenge them throughout the team that whatever energy that they bring, whatever vision that they have, it's infectious to everybody else. So they have to continue to know that and continue to have those high expectations, and if they see something, they need to say something. So really have given them the platform and the support to grow as leaders.
There's obviously been so many great linebackers at Montana State. Why, in your estimation, is it special to play linebacker for this school?
Well, I think it has history, have tradition, have an expectation of what the linebackers here are able to accomplish, from All-Americans to conference MVPs to NFL players. So I think that's a part of what makes it special. But even more than that, I think it's the brotherhood that the linebackers have, the tight-knit community, how we're able to push each other and be the most competitive group. And I think as a result, you see what you see on Saturdays.
What's special about this linebacking group you got this year?
Well, I think one of the things that's special about them, for one, they're young. So I think they're very impressionable on that. I don't have a senior within the group, so we have a lot of room for growth within there. I think they're hungry to be at their best. They know they're going to get pushed on a daily basis. So I think they're young and hungry, and they want to be the best. And so I think that's what makes them different. And so every day they challenge me to be prepared in order to push them to where we're going to go.
We heard Neil has the nickname Chat GPT. He's all-knowing. Just what are some of your thoughts on that?
No, I think it's really good. He helps me in a lot of different ways, just understanding just different things that come up within a linebacker position. I think you need a guy that is very, very smart, especially at the middle linebacker position. He's able to help the secondary, able to help the front as well. So I think Chat really fits him, and so he's definitely honed on to the nickname, and I think it's a great fit for him.
What stands out about Bryce as a player?
I think Bryce is physically gifted. I think you look at guys that play the linebacker position, he looks like one of those guys, standing at 6'2", 230 pounds, can run, very smart. So he has a lot of the physical tools that you're looking for, and we're continuing to work the mentality that you got to have, play in and play out, in order to be one of the best to do it. And so I think that's where he has to continue to grow. But when you look at him, you see him on the field, he's going to make plays, he's going to be in the right spots majority of the time.
I guess the guys behind him, who else has stood out this fall camp?
So I think what we're doing is creating depth. I know Cole Taylor is one of the guys that come into mind. The dude is having an unbelievable fall camp. He's taking the next step. He had a turnover today. He's playing in the offensive backfield. So that's one of the guys. Ryan Crea is another guy that has done a really excellent job of trying to take that next step and really push Neil and Bryce. I know the best groups that I've been a part of are competitive, and I want them to make it hard on me as a coach to say, man, how do we get them on the field? I want Coach Vegan to come into the defensive staff and say, we need all 11 linebackers on the field. It's probably not realistic, but that's the mentality that we got to have as far as the competitors that we got to be within our room. So those second group of guys of Crea and Cole Taylor really been pushing. I've been really pleased with them, and we have some young bugs that are coming in as well. Xavier is another guy that's had a really good camp and asking a lot from him, and he's able to retain it, and he's able to take those next steps. So I'm really excited about this group.
You're about halfway through fall camp. What do you want to see as the group as a whole? What do you want them to improve on the most?
To me, the game of football always comes down to the fundamentals. So it's eyes, hands, hips, feet, all right? And so we're gonna focus on that on a daily basis. From elementary school kids playing the game of football to NFL guys playing the game of football. It comes down to those things. So every day, it's the fundamentals. It's not rocket science. And I think as a coach, when you keep it simple for your guys and narrow in exactly what you want them to do, you'll continue to see them improve.
last few seasons with Bobby, they have at the linebacker room kind of had a rotation of 3, and almost a third starter. Do you guys imagine kind of still doing that, or?
Yeah, I'm hoping to get to 4, but I can definitely see 3 right now, but I can see 4 in the near future. I think we're really doing a good job of building depth within there, and I got to make sure there's no drop off. One guy comes out, it has to be continuation of what just happened. So that's kind of what I'm looking at right now.
Yeah, and then Neil and Bryce got a lot of reps last year. I guess how big do you feel like just that experience from last season will be for this year?
Yeah, I think experience is our greatest teacher. So with those guys getting that experience, it gives them confidence. To me, confidence is cash. When those guys are confident, they can move around, they can fly around, they can be in the right spot. So the experience that they got last year was invaluable. Like that's exactly what we need. And so I think you'll see them continue to take those next steps because of that.
What stands out about the linebacker position in a 4-2-5?
I think just what's required of linebackers. Again, we got to get the front set. We got to make the coverage checks as well. And then we got to see pre-snap how the offense is trying to attack you. So it's a lot that goes on pre-snap, and then when the ball is snapped, still got to be ready to talk. We still got to fit the appropriate gaps. We still got to know the different variables that occur within the game of football as far as the situation, third down, where they're at on the field. So it's a lot, right? And so I think we have a lot of smart guys in the room, a lot of engineers in the room, a lot of just high-achieving individuals. So I think that's what makes our group, a little bit unique and a little bit special, is because they're able to process a lot and they're able to execute when it's time to get down.
Is there anything Bobby kind of taught you, or that you're bringing from how Bobby coached linebackers or the defense last year?
Well, no, I definitely got to be myself. I think Bobby's my big brother, if I'm being honest, but, I got to be myself. I have really good experience coaching linebackers. I've definitely listened to Coach Daly. I think when you're around other great coaches, you're going to listen to them. You're going to take kind of some things from them, but when it comes down to it, it's me being myself. I know that I will coach the position at a very high level, and I know just through my experience, we'll be in great shape.